Hi, this is Ryan Neal from the USA offices of Neal's Saddlery and Harness, CowBoy sewing machines, and high-tech sewing machines. Today we're going to do a little feature video on our 8700 Pro embossing machine. The 8700 Pro embossing machine is an ideal machine for somebody who's looking for a little bit more than what a hobby machine can offer. This machine is loaded with features that allow it to produce a little bit better job, or I should say a much better job, with regard to embossing belts and straps. The first thing that we have is a thermostatically controlled heated roller, which allows the roller to go up to relatively high temperatures, enables you to get very, very crisp embossing. It also builds a very, very nice patina over the leather, which is, of course, the shininess that appears with a high quality embossing job. The impressions are also much deeper because the heated roller, it penetrates the fibers of the leather much better. Also, we have a variable speed motor on the machine, which allows you to change the depth of the embossing action by turning this knob. It'll increase the speed or decrease the speed of the roller, which will allow you to change the depth of impression as the machine embosses the strap. Also, we have some optional attachments and accessories, or additional accessories that come with the machine, which allow you to do some out of the ordinary things with regard to embossing. We have some different spacers here. These spacers are designed so that if you want to put a thin embossing roller on either side of this spacer, or this spacer, which is a little wider, allows you to space those rolls apart so that you can do border embossing along the edges of your belts as well. Also, we have creasing embossing rolls, which allow you to do those characteristic lines that you see on dress belts down each side. The machine comes with 3 different sizes of creasing rolls, 2 per size, and that allows you to put the characteristic lines that you see on the side of dress belts and so forth. So let's go ahead and give you a quick video demo here of how this machine performs. Now, we've cased our leather, meaning that we've added a little bit of water to it, and we've let it stand for about 20 minutes or a half hour. So the leather's a little bit damp, and so you get the best impressions when the leather's a little on the damp side. So we're going to go ahead and turn on our embossing roller. We have this set to 150 degrees centigrade, and then we're going to go ahead and put the piece through so that you can see how it performs. Now, what you're seeing a little bit of steam come off the leather because, again, the leather is a little bit wet. But that's just because the leather is damp. So that steam that you had saw was just because of the dampness of the strap. But you can see how nice and how deep those impressions are, and you can see that they're very, very clear and they're very, very defined. And so this is a piece of leather that's approximately 12 to 14 ounces thick. So, and you can also see it's developed a very, very nice rich patina along the top surface. And we like to see those very deep, very crisp impressions on the belts, which this machine does an excellent job of providing. You know, machines like this that have these features typically run for $5,000 to $6,000 in the USA market. This machine is offered at a much, much lower price, and yet we still have all the features that you're going to see in a professional grade embossing machine. This machine's great for a hobbyist that does high volumes. It's great for a production shop. It's bench mounted, so it's compact. You know, typically the other embossing machines come on huge cabinets and they're very, very heavy and cumbersome. This machine can accomplish a lot of what those professional grade machines do, but at a much, much lower cost. So we have the 8700 Pro embossing machine. My name's Ryan Neal from the USA offices of Neal's Saddlery and Harness, CowBoy sewing machines, and high-tech sewing machines. You can reach me at area code 330-692-1418, and I do thank you for your time today.